Hello, everybody. Welcome back to part two of the Midwest Gaming Classics. I do want to let you guys know that this is going to be probably about a four-part video, maybe five. We will see. But anyway, back to it. So, look at these gorgeous games that you guys see here. It is insane. I'm talking about massive games everywhere. You can literally go. I mean, Forever Games had like pretty cool stuff, right? I think they had pretty awesome items. If you see stuff in the cases, those were pretty high priced items inside of there. And they had, as you see, stickers, buttons, uh, anything that's remotely into gaming wise, they had it. Um, they had everyone working. It was crazy, right? It was just nuts. The building was just packed wall to wall with non-stop games, and even Pokemon cards made it to this event. Now, I looked at some of these cards and I looked at some of these prices, and I'm just like, I can get a single pack for like half the price. Yeah, I get it. They got to make money. I get it, but me personally, I'm not really into the whole Pokemon trying to open up packs and all that stuff. That's not really my thing. It used to be back in the day, back in the original 151. But yeah, I've moved on. But this event is nuts. I mean, look at this. Games in the bins. You got OG stuff. You got new stuff. You got plushies, stuffies. Lots of game titles to be seen. Lots of artwork to be looked at. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, come on. You can't go wrong with Pac-Man items. And then, over here, we're all looking at just crazy random things. I mean, I don't even know how my brain operated this day. This was like crazy. So they had, Dreamcast, Sega, Genesis, Xboxes, and some of those games were pretty decent. I say they were fairly priced. Now, you got to keep in mind, if you do want to come to these events, just know that, if you want to pay some bread, you're going to have to spend the bread, bring some bread, and spend the bread. And I'm not talking about a slice. No. I'm talking about like a few loaves of bread. Like, yeah, you're going to have to just save them up. But I mean, they had so many games, they couldn't even fit all of the games, on the table. It was stuff underneath the table. This was a pretty decent area to be at. I think their stuff was pretty fairly priced. I don't think there was any type of craziness with their stuff, unless again it's in glass or it's behind them. Then it's like, okay. Not everything behind them was high priced. As you can see, it was some stuff behind there that was probably like in about $15-$20 range. But yeah, they had like PC games. If you were looking into that, and they had that. They had, Game Informers, Nintendo Power, a lot of the classic magazines that we all grew up on. We grew in love. Look at that, Pokemon sets, you name it, board games. Custom board games, to be honest. People have actually made custom board games when I saw some stuff here. And just cars in the middle of the show floor. I mean, come on. The Batmobile is insane. That's like the OG. It looks like an OG Batmobile. I could be wrong. I don't know. But it looks a little OG. And they just got a lot of things happening. And I believe that vehicle is like an older police vehicle. You should be able to see it as we get closer to it. If we hit that area, we might catch it on the next part. I'm not sure. Oh, nope. We're going to catch it on this part. Cool. So, pretty much a rust bucket. Back in the day, if you guys didn't know, those what police cars used to actually look like. And more games. I mean, games everywhere. So we'll continue to part 3 in just a moment. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. All right. Be back. Peace.